Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to go ahead and continue on with Pixlr E, creating our collage. So we finished 1 through 9, and we're going to do a little bit more today on adding and editing images. All right, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to add a new image as a layer. We're going to name the layer. We're going to select an area of the image using the shape tool and the magic wand tool, and then we're going to add a drop shadow. So we're going to get down to 12. All right, so let's go back to our collage. And so we have our background in, and so we're going to go layer, add an image as layer, and we're going to choose our first picture that we want to add to our collage. Okay, so I'm going to add that picture. I'm going to get it to the size I want, probably like right there. Okay, and then I'm going to move it where I want it, probably right there. Okay, and so when I zoom in on this, let's zoom in on this thing. Okay, to me it looks crummy with these corners. They look too, I don't know, I don't like the corners. So I'm going to round those things, all right? So what we're going to do is so you could, nah, we won't do that. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the shape tool. Let me move the whole image around a little bit. So we're going to be able to see it. Okay, so we're going to go to our shape tool. We're going to choose the rounded rectangle, and I'm going to change the radius to 90, because that's how big the curves are, and so that's the way I like it. So basically, if you adjust that, it makes the curves bigger. So I'm going to go right there. That's what I want. Okay, of the picture. So the curves right there is what I changed it to 94. Okay. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the magic wand tool, and I'm going to click on it, and it might take a while. There we go. So it created a selection. All right. So now that all I wanted that shape for was for the selection. So I'm going to turn that off. I'm going to go to my coneflower picture, and I'm going to click on select, convert to mask. Okay. And so then what I'm going to do is I want this to be permanent, so make sure you really like it. All right, so don't do this unless you really like it. But I'm going to, and normally you don't want to do this, but I'm going to go to the mask tool, and I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to click on apply mask, which makes it permanent, so you can't get stuff back after this. So, and the reason I'm doing this is if I don't do it, I can't get my drop shadow. So I'm going to apply the mask, and then after I apply the mask, I'm going to like twist it a little bit. I want a little bit of a curve on it, okay? And then I'm going to go to my filter, and I'm going to add a drop shadow, and I'm going to figure out like, okay, I want it to be a little bit darker, like that, and we can make it a little bit bigger this way and this way, okay? And then I'm going to hit apply. All right, and so then you have, oh, it didn't like it. Let's see if I twist, oh, there we go. It twisted it back. Okay, good. All right, so there you have it. So that's what we're doing on this video. And again, let me just remind you that you can do when you do a clipping mask, the only reason that I applied the mask is because if I don't apply the mask, it won't do the drop shadow. So oftentimes you don't want to apply that, because now if I wanted to bring some stuff back, like, oh, I want that picture to be bigger, I can't do it. All right, that's it for this video. Make sure that you come over to your collage and your collage document, and you give me like a little, oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't name the layer. Oh my goodness, good thing I checked that thing. So we're going to come over here to this layer, and we're going to want to rename that thing. So we come over here and we click on the little hamburger. Come on, little hamburger. There it is. And then we're going to say coneflower. And then I'm going to put a description of what we did. And I'm going to put a description of what I've done. And I use the shape tool to make a mask. Something like that. All right. So every layer needs to have a description of what you've done. All right, so anyway, that's it. I'm going to hit done on this. You can go on